It's Sunday. How are you doing? Have you had dinner yet? Um, what's your day like? Oh, I knew what I wanted to do before I came in here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you guys music. Let's see if I can give you music. Um, and do something while. Let's see. Can I do music? Can I do something? Um, Let me go get. All right, I'm gonna go get my phone stands, and I'm gonna, of course, one fell. I'm gonna show you my beautiful table while I. All right, have to balance it in the center. All right, let's see. Can I go up with this? Yeah. Maybe this is a better view. Yeah. Let's show you my fall table while I wait for some people to come in. Come into my room. Come into my fall room. Fall is here. Fall is here. Another autumn is fall is here. Autumn is here to stay. Come into my room. Come into my room. Come into my fall room. Hi guys, are you excited for fall? I am so excited for fall. And what I was reminded of, oops, today is I started my YouTube journey in fall. I cannot believe it. My YouTube journey was fall decor into this room. For some reason, and correct me if I'm wrong, I never got the gist to extend my my home decorating into every room. I have videoed some videos in other rooms, right? But I never wanted to do it all the time. Like, if you look through my channel, you're gonna see my family room, my living room, and my kitchen, right? And you may see my foyer. My bedrooms are not included. Those are private. And honestly, why I did the other rooms, maybe someone wanted to know more about my decor and how I decorate or design my other rooms. So now that you've got to see a little bit about me, I hope you still love my dining room decor because it's one of my specialties. Wherever food is, the heart is, the family is. everything is. You remember this saying, how to get to a man's heart? Through his stomach, right? Remember that? Okay. So if you love somebody, it's Sunday, so I can do encouragement, and it's fall decor. If you love somebody and that person hasn't loved you back yet, and you're wondering what can you do to improve the interest, maybe it's your time to buy dinner, or it's your time to cook dinner. The way to a man's heart is through his stomach. That's why I specialize in dining room. It's where the heart is, it's where the family is, it's where everything is. So there you go. Because I think some people wondered why I don't show other rooms, every week like I do my dining room. But my dining room is specialty. And there you go. I just explained a little bit of it. And you're on my live, so welcome. Welcome to my live. Welcome. I'm Trisha from Decisive Designs. And I'm so happy that you can join me. I did a fabulous fall decor. I live in the Hudson Valley and I enjoy going to the farms on a fall day. And I always look, I'm curious. I was a curious kid. So I always look around and see what's going on. Um, and one of the things that I know when you go to a farm stand, there's no organization, right? So what I did today is I brought that in my dining room. I logged everything that says fall from the basement, from other rooms, from boxes, from the garage, from my little shop, everything. And it's all in the center for you, honey. It's all in the center for you, baby. It's all in the center for your sweet pea. It's all in the center for your boo boo. It's all in the center for you, my peeps, my followers, my subscribers, and my supporters. It's all in the center. Listen, if you have things that are in the same color family, right? And I'm going to give you a tip today because I feel like I know color. All right, think about fall and think about the different colors that I'm going to put this up. Look, I'm drinking I always say mimosa. And think about all the beautiful colors. I'm going to bring it around a little bit. That fall offers, right? And it starts with one hue and then it extends into just gorgeousness. If you can say, okay, if you can nail down the colors of fall, you can use all of them together and they would be glorious, right? And if you could nail down spring, you could do the same thing. And that's how you do it. That's how you go about it. Know your seasons, know the colors, and know nature. Just a little bit what it does. Take your camera outside and see it for what it is, and then get a feel for it. And then you will become something else. All right. All right, guys. Again, happy Sunday. I hope everyone had their dinner. I cooked and ate already, and I'm actually ready for a nap, but it's not time yet because I slept late this morning. But I have some ideas that I want to show you that I could have implemented into this design for it to be bigger, glorious, but sometimes you have to like stop like, because they're all coming at you. You have to like, stop thinking, mind, and you nail on. You're like, whatever I have is what I'm gonna use, right? And you nail down something and you keep it. But for some reason, my mind wanted to show more combination, and I'm gonna give you some more because a lot of people don't buy green plates um, and beaded chargers and shimmery beaded placemat and shimmery charger. You're like, the naturalists out there that you're just regular. You don't want anything that messes with your emotions, right? So this one is for you. It's still a little glam though, because I love glitz and glam. It increases the look, the shine, and the ambition, if you know what I mean, right? So I'm gonna take the same plate. I wanna see if I can bring you around here a little bit. Let's see for yes. All right, see that beautiful plate here? Yes. And this is an extra light that is looking down on that plate. All right. I adore these plates. And oftentimes I find plates where I'm like, I gravitate to them. I run like, oh my gosh, I can't believe, and it's a stone plate with design or print of 4 different size pumpkins, right? A collection. They say collection is 3 or more. A collection of pumpkins. Gorgeous, right? And a different shade and color, and it just is so gorgeous, right? Can you see that? Yeah. All right. So, and I grabbed a hold of that. I'm like, I'm not letting it go, right? And then I added, to show you my table a little bit. All right, incorporated these plates with it because I only have 4. My table seats 8 and I like to set it for 8, right? So I wanted to add a different charger just so that everybody could appreciate why I use, and I'm gonna take my lips, why I use different, so I still have placemat below, right? And here is a green plate, and I'm gonna show you, it may be too much for one person. Look at the different shades of green. I call them U or U's because HUES, because they're a hue of one color, right? And in the designing world, they call this monochromatic, right? Because it's the shade of green, but they're different variation of hues. Okay. And I'm gonna go get the same plate, not taking this plate away, right? So if I were to do it like so, it would be ordinary, right? And I like extraordinary, okay? So it would be good. There's nothing wrong with it. But, you know me, I kick it up a couple of notches. So that's the green for you. And I do have white charger, but not in this room because I rarely use them. So I was looking for a rust and fall time, if you appreciate drying of the leaves and the falling of the leaves, when they fall off the tree, they're brown and they become variation of brown, right? And when they get to this color, they're almost crisp, right? So, because I love to use shimmeries with these natural color, I'm gonna hide that boring charge placemat, and I'm gonna bring back, no, not that yet. I'm gonna put that there, and this, and can you see it? Can you see it, guys? Oh, gorgeous. So, we'll give you a lesson. Do you remember the leaves that were green? Do you remember they turned to all different colors of the color wheel? And they came down to this dry rust or brown or dirty brown, right? So you can enjoy the browns when it comes to fall. So I like that. Green leaves, and it changes to all these colors: yellow, red, orange, um, kind of like a burgundy, and then it goes to this brown and it falls off the trees. Oh my goodness. So, because you have life itself and what becomes life no more, because it's time to hibernate, you can use these. And they are super, super duper gorgeous, guys. Super duper gorgeous. So, I love that. Now, I want to take away my pumpkin plate. I hope you're getting it. Getting it. And actually, I'm going to try this one. I have several fall um, decor plate. So this one is just a simple, maybe vintage kind of with fall leaves or leaves. Could be just leaves, and you can use it. How gorgeous is that, right? But I stress the layering of your plates. So if you really want to layer your look, right, you can have one like this. Let me move this for a second. And what this plate shows that I love, this is my price, by the way. I have a small shop. It shows the different variation of colors, right? So you know this is fall. The brown, the yellow, and the orange. So, how gorgeous is that? Love it. Love, love, love it. Another one. Let's see. So this, I would say, would be more appropriate using, I wouldn't even use a green plate. And I don't have a plate here to try because I moved them. But I would find a different color. I could pick up the orange or the yellow and just show fall in a different way, right? So you can show fall in a different way. It's just come down to what you like most about it, or can you control your likes and dislikes? Because some of us can't control it, so we just dump everything on the table, right? Sometimes that's me. But I love, look at this. I'm going to show you this. I love that. It's so gorgeous. Okay. And then I'm going to take this off. So, for you guys that don't have a fall decor plate, you can have a regular plate with some colors that collates with fall. Because you have the orange and the yellow and the green, right? Look how gorgeous. How gorgeous is that? But I don't want the rust or the brown. I like to do that. How gorgeous is that? And in a minute, I'm going to tell you this plate is from Pier 1. Love Pier 1 stuff. And the green plate is from Home Goods. And the napkin, they went out of business. Oh no, they're Rachel Zoe, so I think they're Home Goods as well. And so is everything else that is here. So how about that for fall? It doesn't have to be a pumpkin or a leaf or a sunflower. It could be a regular plate with colors that exemplified. I don't know, that's a big word. Collates with fall, right? How beautiful is that? That is beautiful. Love it. Love, 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 love it, right? I have another one that I could have used, and I need, there you go, I need some wipes. I need some wipes, and I'm gonna take the sweat off this glass, and I'm gonna dust my book with it because I used this plate last year, which I got the sweat off the, what they call it, condom, what's that word? Anyway, the sweat from that glass is that. So I love this. I used this last year, but this is gorgeous, right? So I used this plate last year with something else. Maybe it was like a bone color or red. I don't remember what I did. But what I do is I try to buy things that go with whatever I have. And look at this. An apple design stemware. And this. How gorgeous. If you want to match your fall items. How gorgeous is that? I love that. Love, love, love that. And with the colors on the table in the center, I could have gone for many different color napkin, but I wanted the table to be beautiful, but also I want someone to look at it and say, oh, I can do that. It's not too much. Because that matches that and that matches that. Because that's what we do. Our eye gravitate to the same color. Um, and, you know, we go with it. And if I had put red or yellow, it would have been confusing. And that's why I can choose any plate here, right? That collates back to this green plate or fall and win. And look at that. The napkin just falls right in place. But there you go, guys. From green to brown, I show it. And my apple plate that I used last year, and this year I'm using the apple stemware. I had those maybe, but this is my gorgeousness this year. That's my gorgeousness this year. This year. And I love it. And I have one stemware that has fall leaf on it. One. So, and I have 7 with apples on it. So don't be afraid to mix and match. You know, the one special one could be yours or your husband. Um, and the others could be, you know, your friends and their husbands or your family. But I love fall for all its beautiful hues. Love them. And especially for the harvesting of the all different kind of vegetables and fruits that was planted earlier in the year. So remember to be kind and courteous. Love your neighbor and check on your elderly. Peace. Happy Sunday.